This Mantis tutorial is covering how to put anchors in your profile page and linking text to that anchor uh, on that page. Say for instance you have a table of contents on your page and you have 15 or 20 uh, different subheadings, and you want to be able to jump right down to it so your customer that's visiting your profile doesn't have to scroll and scroll and scroll, especially if you have a real long profile page. Um, this gives them the ability to go through the table of contents at the top and just click on the thing they want to know, and it will jump down to that on that particular page. So the first thing we have to do is find the location where you want that text to jump to and create an anchor. And anchors have to be put onto text. In this case, we're going to use this heading right here for this particular picture, Mantis How-Tos. Um, this link is what will jump out to the how-tos page, but rather than having it up at the top, it can be in a table of contents and be jumped down to. So like I said, anchors have to be put onto text. So you highlight your text where you want the anchor to be and select anchor. You type in the name of the anchor. In this case, I'm going to make it how-tos and go OK. And you notice you'll put a little picture of an anchor there. So that text is an anchor to jump to from another location. Then we're going to jump up here to Mantis How-Tos and pretend that this is our table of contents. And we're going to highlight that text. And we're going to come up here and click on link. On the link, you have multiple types of links. You can go to a URL, you can go to an anchor, or you can jump to an email. In this case, we're going to select the anchor. It then gives us a list of anchors on our profile page. In this case, we're going to select how-tos. And then we're going to go OK. And if all things work well, it should jump down to this location on the page. Just for fun, I'm going to hit the enter key a few times, and we're going to shove that picture way down that page before we save it. And we're going to save a listing. Then, like I recommend, always have another tab opened to the particular profile page that you're working on, so it makes it easy for you to see the changes you make almost instantly. So now we notice that this text went from being black to being blue and underlined, which means it is a link. And way down here we notice, oh, there's our Mantis How-Tos. So rather than having your customer have to run all the way down, that's why we created this, and we click on it and boom, it jumps right down, puts it in the center of the page. Very cool. Now the other thing we can go back and do, and we'll jump back to the other page, and we're going to actually make this a link to jump out to our how-tos page as well. So let's click back on our editing area, and we're going to stretch this down and go down here and highlight this text, and we're going to put our link on here, and since I still have it memory, I'm going to right click my mouse and put paste, and it's going to go to the how-tos. I'm going to go OK, and we're going to save the listing. We're going to go over here then and take a look at our page. Okay, and refresh it. And this is where the profile page would come up to initially, and we're going to go down here and click Mantis How-Tos. It jumps us down the page to where the how-tos are, and now we can click on that and it's going to take us to our how-tos page. We're going to click up here and go back, and go to the top, jump back to the page where we are editing from, and that's how you create a link to a anchor on your page. And there's our little anchor. Now you notice on the actual page where the anchor picture would be, it doesn't show that. It just shows your text. So even if you put text out there, you can still have an anchor attached to it, and it's not going to show the little anchor. It'll only show that on their editing page. So you can go down to your editing page and see where you've placed anchors. Now let's just say, okay, I don't want to anchor there anymore. So you can click on that anchor and go up here, and if you click on anchor, it's going to ask for the anchor again. But I want to get rid of that anchor. I don't want that to be anchored anymore. So how do I do that? Well, it's real easy. You go down to it where it's highlighted there, go to your anchor, you right click, and right here it says remove anchor. So you click on that and it's gone. Then you just need to save your page. We're going to jump back over here to the page, and it's still working. Refresh it. No change there, but when you click on here, it's not going to go anywhere because it doesn't know where to go to because you got rid of that anchor. So that's how you create an anchor in your profile page.